In this unit, we will introduce you to software and its types, Windows operating system, Windows desktop, Windows help, types of Windows, elements of an application window, working with menus, understanding folders, and copying, moving, and deleting files.
After completing this unit, you must be able to understand different types of computer languages, system software, and application software, work in Windows environment, use help to search different topics, understand different types of Windows, identify elements of an application window, use menus, create, copy, move, and delete files and folders.
Instructions are given to the computer to perform different tasks. Collectively, these instructions are called a computer program. Examples of computer programs are a copy program to copy files and a program to create folders. Set of similar programs is called software. Depending upon their use and features, softwares are categorized into computer languages, system software, and application software. Computer languages are used to write computer programs. These can be categorized into low-level languages, high-level languages, and natural languages. Low-level languages are further classified into machine languages and assembly languages. High-level languages are another type of computer languages. These use English-like statements to write instructions. Some high-level languages include BASIC, C language, Lisp, and Java. Another type of computer languages is object-oriented languages. Popular object-oriented languages include C++, Java, Visual C++, and .NET languages. Fourth-generation languages are another type of computer languages. Visual languages are another most popular type of languages. Another category of computer languages is natural languages. Computer languages are further discussed in the next unit.
The second type of software is system software. Broadly, system software provides two types of functions, that are control functions and service functions. The control function manages the hardware resources of the computer. The service function provides a wide range of common services to the end user. These include file management, storage management, automatic program loading, plug and play feature, and communications. In addition, system software include translators, compilers, and device drivers. The last category of software is application software. These include application packages and customized application programs. Application packages include word processors, multimedia development programs, and communication programs. Customized applications may include air reservation system, accounting system, and inventory control system.
Windows is a state-of-the-art point-and-click operating system. It provides graphical user interface that represents files, folders, programs, and other services as icons. Microsoft introduced different versions of Windows. The operating systems for desktop computers include a series of operating systems. These are Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows Millennium Edition, and Windows XP. Operating systems for server computers include Windows NT, Windows 2000 Server, Windows 2000 Advanced Server. Some common features of Windows operating systems are support for large memory to execute complex software, multitasking feature to work on more than one program at a time, communication support, support for plug-and-place devices, FAT32 that allows access up to 2 terabytes of hard disk space, and a range of other features. The server family of Windows operating systems has additional features like user and resource management, strong security features, web server support, NTFS file system, and other range of features. To learn basic concepts of Windows, we will use Windows 2000 Professional Operating System. The environment of Windows 2000 Professional has similar look and feel as other Windows operating systems. The basic concepts are applicable to all graphical user environments with few variations.
Now, let us start to learn about Windows environment. The main screen in Windows is referred to as desktop. It contains some icons. Icons are pictorial representation of programs, documents, and other Windows applications. You can point to an icon and click left mouse button to select it or double-click on it to execute it. When an icon is opened, it is placed in an application window. Typical Windows icons include My Computer, My Documents, Network Neighborhood, and Recycle Bin. My Computer application is used to view, access, and manage hard disks, floppy diskette, files, and folders. My Documents folder contains most often used documents. Network Neighborhood is used to access resources across the network. Recycle Bin stores recently deleted files. These are available until you empty the recycle bin. You can open it and restore the selected files. In addition to these application icons, different icons are used for each type of file, folder, and application. This figure shows some icons for different types of files and folders. It has a notepad file icon, MS Word file icon, MS Excel file icon, and a help file icon. Taskbar is across the bottom of the screen. It allows you to quickly access programs, documents, and currently running applications. The taskbar contains a start menu, icons for different applications that are currently executing, and system tray. When you click on the Start button, a pop-up menu is opened. It contains different applications and utilities. Most commonly used menu items are Programs, Documents, Settings, Help, and Shutdown. The arrow beside the menu item represents that a submenu is available. You can click on Programs group item to access the available programs like Microsoft Word and Excel. You can select Documents menu item to view a list of most recently created or used documents. Settings menu item has a submenu that allows you to access Control Panel from where you can add or remove new programs, install new fonts, or change your regional settings. It also provides access to Printer folder. You can install new printer or view the existing printers. In the taskbar, click on any icon that represents an application like MS Word or MS Notepad to make it active. The system tray contains volume control, system clock, or any additional software.
Windows provides an extensive help feature that provides detailed information about various topics. Click Start button and click the Help menu to launch Windows Help. The Help window has two frames. The left frame contains 4 tabs. These are Contents, Index, Search, and Favorites. Contents tab contains a list of help categories and topics. A closed book icon represents a category. When you move mouse pointer on any category or topic, it changes to a hand shape. The categories and topics act as hyperlinks. You can click on any category to expand it or click on a topic to display help page in the right frame. Some terms are underlined in the help topics. These are glossary items, links, and related topics. You can point to a glossary item and click mouse button to display a box containing information about that item. Blue underlined text is a link to a separate page. When you click it, it will open that page in the right frame. You can click on the Related Topics button to access topics that are related to the current topic. The second tab is Index tab. It displays an alphabetical listing of help topics. You can scroll through this list or type few starting characters to access any help topic. Select the required topic and click on the display button. In addition to menus, Windows-based applications use dialog boxes to collect the information required to carry out your commands. Dialog boxes contain text boxes, command buttons, check boxes, radio buttons, and other GUI components. This dialog box shows common components. A text box is used to enter data. The rectangular buttons are referred to as command buttons. The OK button executes the dialog box and Cancel button cancels the dialog box. List boxes contain lists of files, fonts, colors, or other options. You can choose one item from the list. Radio buttons are small hollow circles that are usually grouped together to provide a selection of options. The dark circle within a radio button indicates that the button is selected. Only one of these options can be selected at a time. Some options have ellipses beside them. These indicate that an additional dialog box is available under this option. A double chevron indicates the dialog box can be expanded. The hollow rectangles are known as checkboxes. These boxes are blank or have a check mark to indicate whether the action should or should not be carried out. The action that is marked is carried out. More than one of these boxes may contain a check mark. To select an option, simply click on it. To deselect it, click a second time. You can use keyboard to select options in a dialog box. Use Tab key to move through the options in a dialog box. A mark key appears around the current selection. When you are within your desired selection, you can select it or specify some value. Use Tab key and select OK button and press Enter key to execute the dialog box, or select Cancel button and press Enter key to close the dialog box without execution.
Now we will discuss elements of an application window. We will use MS Word for this purpose. To start MS Word, you can double-click MS Word shortcut available on the desktop. Or go to Start menu, select Programs and select Microsoft Word to start Word. You can also execute Run from the Start menu. Type WinWord and select OK button to start Word. When Word starts, it displays a blank, untitled document. All Windows-based programs include similar elements. These are shown in this figure. At the top of the Word application window is Title Bar. It displays Word icon, name of the application, that is Microsoft Word, and current document name. The small icon is used to access a pull-down menu to restore, move, resize, minimize, or close the application. Title bar also contains 3 buttons to minimize, maximize, restore, and close the application window. The second line is referred to as the menu bar. It contains menus that contain all commands required to operate this application. You can point to a menu item and click left mouse button to access it. If you carefully look at each menu option, it has one underlined letter. These are called shortcut letters. These are also available on dialog boxes. You can access a menu by pressing and holding Alt key and pressing the underlined character. The standard toolbar can be used to quickly perform different functions. If you move mouse pointer to a tool without clicking it, a brief description of the tool will appear. The format bar is combined with the toolbar. Because these two toolbars are combined, you cannot see all of the icons. Word automatically displays the most commonly used tools on these two bars and offers a button to access the hidden tools. The ruler indicates the current margins and tab settings. The work area is the large interior section of the window that the program uses to display text, images, and tables. In Word, the work area is referred to as the text area. When the mouse pointer is in text area, the shape of pointer is like I-beam. You can click at that position and start typing. When the mouse pointer is over ruler, its shape changes to an arrow. You can double-click to open Page Setup dialog box. Scroll bar is used to scroll vertically or horizontally. The view icons are used to change the view of current page. The status bar is located at the bottom of the window. It has indicator for current page, section, and other related information. Office Assistant provides help on any topic.
The menus in Word function like menus in other Windows applications. Each menu contains a set of commands. You can open the menu and then select the desired command from the pull-down menu. You can point to the menu you wish to access and click the left mouse button once. When the menu drops down, move the pointer to the desired command and click the left mouse button again to execute the command. If you intend to cancel a menu, move the mouse away from the menu within the text area and click the left mouse button once. You can also access the menu system through the keyboard. Press Alt key once to access the menu bar. type the underlined character of the desired menu option, for example F, to access File menu. When the selected pull-down menu appears, type the underlined character to execute the desired command, for example S to save current document. You can press Escape key to cancel the current drop-down menu.
You should shut down your system before turning off the computer. Operating system updates and closes any files that were in use. Select Shutdown from the Start menu. A dialog box appears that shows different options. You can log off to close your current session. You can select Shutdown option to save Windows settings and any unsaved data to the hard disk. It then turns off your computer automatically or prompts you to switch off the power. You can select Restart to save Windows settings and any unsaved data to the hard disk. It then restarts the computer. You can select Standby option to place your computer on standby mode. That means your computer will not be turned off completely. After selecting an option, select OK to proceed or click Cancel to return to Windows.
Yellow boxes in Windows environment represent folders. These store related files, applications, and other subfolders. My Documents is a special folder on the desktop. It holds recently used or created files and folders. Open My Computer to show contents of your computer. Double-click on C drive to see different folders on your hard disk. Some of the important folders include Windows, program files, and temp folders. In addition to these folders, you can create your own folders on this drive. For example, you can create a folder to store your assignments for course code 3422. Select File menu, select New, and select Folder. This will create a new folder and name it New Folder. You can change the name of the folder to 3422. The name of folder can be from 1 character to 255 characters, and it can also contain spaces. You cannot use /, a less than sign, a pipe symbol. If you used any symbol that is not allowed for the folder names in Windows, it will display an error dialog. You can then rename the folder.
Now we will create a file and then learn to copy it. Double-click on the 3422 folder, select File menu and select New. Then select Text document. A notepad file will be created. Type First Assignment as its name and press the Enter key. The file name has two parts, that is file name and its extension. By default, the extension of the file is not visible in the Explorer window. Windows provides file extension automatically for files of all installed application programs. You need not to specify the extension. To copy the selected file, select Edit menu and select Copy. To make a duplicate copy of this file, you can select Edit menu and Paste command. The copy of this file will be saved in the same folder with a new name. This is because the file names in the same folder cannot be the same. You can copy this file to desktop by using right mouse button and selecting Paste command. You can use right-click on the file to open a pop-up menu. Select Send to command and select Floppy drive to make a copy on floppy diskette.
To delete a file or folder, you can select the file or folder and press Delete key. This will show you a confirmation dialog box before sending the file to Recycle Bin folder on the desktop. If you accidentally deleted a file, you can restore it from the Recycle Bin. It will be restored in the folder from where it was deleted. If you deleted a file from Recycle Bin, you won't be able to restore it. Sometimes you need to move a file or files from one location to another location. To move copy of first assignment, select it, click on the Edit menu and select Cut command. The icon for the file becomes dim. Right-click on the desktop window and select Paste to physically move the file from 3422 folder to desktop.